Hello. Thank you for popping in to share my story about the newest by the pound store that opened up here. Okay, so we have the usual Goodwill bins, which we love, and you'll see many of my haul videos come from there. That and yard sales is my major source of inventory. Excuse me, I need some coffee. Grab yourself a cup. Let's have coffee together. Anyway, there used to be 2 Goodwill bins, and then they shut down during the pandemic, and when they reopened, they only opened one and not the other one, which is a real bummer because that one was closer to my house. The one I go to is 20 miles from my house. The other one was about 10 miles from my house. So I could easily have popped in there on short notice, for a quick, filler trip when I needed stuff. So this one, okay, so I heard nothing about this. Nobody seemed to know about this. All of a sudden, I got an email from Salvation Army saying that they are now open, the Salvation Army outlet by the pound store. And had the prices. The prices were, we pay $1.89 a pound at Goodwill. It was $1.79 for clothes. And then they had different prices for like certain hard goods and books, that kind of thing. And I was like, I gotta go check this out as soon as possible. So I got that email during the week. It's Saturday. I got up early. I got there 10 minutes before they open because that's how I roll. So this is the bright side of it. There was only 3 other people there. So when they first opened, it was just the 4 of us, and nobody went to, there were 2 shoe bins, and I got to go through the whole 2 shoe bins by myself. It's not a place I'm going to go to for a huge amount of inventory or very often. I think it'll be more along the lines of, it's a Saturday, I feel like doing a little sourcing. The thrift stores are too expensive. Maybe I'll head, and there was, not a ton of yard sales. I'll head that way. And then I can, always hit yard sales along the way if I see any. It's much smaller. The bins are all separated, and some of them were so stacked up that you really couldn't dig through. And if they were like right up against each other, you might be able to like shoo some of the stuff onto the next one, but there's like sides all around it. I can't remember how many bins there were, but there weren't a ton. And they didn't do any rotations. So I asked them if they do rotations, and she said they do bring in new stuff. It all comes from the stores. But the guys who sort what's going to stores and what's coming in there aren't there on the weekends. So they don't rotate, but she said they did bring out fresh stuff last night. So it wasn't the leftovers of picked over stuff only from yesterday. And that's okay because I'm never going to want to stay there. I don't think it's ever going to be good enough that I'm going to want to stay there for rotation after rotation. I will go do as thorough a job as I can and then leave. Also, they don't have a bathroom in there. So there's that. So I did pick up some things, and I'm going to show you. Nothing exciting. Maybe quite a few things I shouldn't have picked up. We'll see. But I got what I got, and I'm going to make some money. Are we ready? Let's see. We'll start in here, which appears to be clothing. I have 2 very similar items. I can't resist this. They are, I believe, mink stoles, 2 of them. Now, there's a couple of ways to tell if it's real. I mean, it's so soft that it seems like it has to be real. But they're doing amazing things with faux fur. But if you look between the hairs really, really closely, if it's faux fur, you can see little stitches. That's the stitches that are holding the hairs to the fabric. There's also a burn test. If it burns like the hair on your head, as opposed to like a synthetic, hair, it's different. So they're both real. And I don't think I do great with these, but I don't know where the next stop is for this stuff, but I'm not going to let this just go to trash. And as far as I could tell, I did look it over. It appeared to be in perfect, oh my God, it's so soft, in perfect condition. And I got 2 of them. Here's the other one. This one has a collar. It's slightly lighter. Neither one has any embroidery in it. I mean, monogram or name, which is unusual. I know in my mom's time, when they got their furs, they always had their name put in or their initials. I mean, I might only get 20, 25 bucks for them, but that's okay. I saved them from the trash. I mean, lives were already lost, which is upsetting enough, but then to just throw it away? No, no. All right. Oh, I just threw this in without thinking about it. Maybe as a gift with purchase or something. Just a pair of Christmas socks. New with tag, you know, with whatever tag. These say men's Christmas crew socks. Maybe I'll give them to someone as a gift. Who knows? I just saw it and tossed it, and that's all. I should have comped these, but I didn't. These are Rock Republic. I know Rock Republic used to do really well, and I imagine there's still people who are big fans of these blingy bottoms. These are the ankle skinny Sakai. And size 27, very low rise. But they're in good shape. And, you know, if I had a cart full, they may not have made the cut, but I didn't, so I threw them in. I believe this is a kid's item, and I am trying not to buy kids' items, but sometimes I fall off the wagon. And I did sell a kid's item this week, so there. It says size 8, but it can't be a woman's 8 because it's so tiny. The brand is Vivian Desi Diamond for Desi Creations, New York. Look at this. It's, you know, that sateen or whatever you call this. It's got netting around the bottom of the skirt to give it, you know, to keep it full and not like get stuck to your tights. I couldn't resist it. But like I said, it says size 8. And even though vintage runs small, this can't possibly have ever been a grown-up 8. So I have to do measurements, and I don't know kids' measurements, so that should have stopped me right there. But it didn't. Sometimes there's certain things I just never learn. I don't know how this brand is doing these days, and I probably should have looked. But I didn't. These are NYDJ, Not Your Daughter jeans, size large, pull-on pants. I think the fact that it's a large, black, in very good condition, and people like their pull-on pants. I wonder, maybe I'll ask my mom if she wants to try these on. They have, is that a zipper? No pockets there. They have back pockets. No front pockets. That's a good idea. I wonder if she needs black pants. I'll ask her. And I was thinking about selling these 2 items together. This is Under Armour, size large. I don't pick up much Under Armour, but it was new with tag. And I thought, even if I can't sell it, I could probably find somebody who could use it. Brand new. Just sort of that lightweight, dry fit fabric. But then I bought these pants, which are also a large. I kept looking at them like they might fit me because I really like them, but I don't see how a large could fit me, especially if it's a men's large. But they don't look that big, large. But here, there are what is this material? I don't know. It's like an athletic almost a dry fitty type material as well. And it's got the camo, it's got pockets, this wide band. I really like these. I would absolutely keep these if they were my size. And I'll probably end up trying them on, which is stupid. Oh, there's a zipper pocket. But look at them together. It's like they belong together. The color goes so well together. And they're both large. So I think this would make a good bundle. That's what I'm going to do. And then last is a pair of pants. I don't know. It's a legit brand that had, I can't remember if I looked at the comps or just the sale prices, because I was curious if it actually was Versace. Versace Classic V2. And yes, there is a lot of Versace Classic V2, and they have high prices, but I don't expect that with these. They're like a brush, almost velvet, and they have interesting, like the way the color works is kind of interesting. There is one thing that I kept staring at like, ugh, this is a problem, but I got it anyway, because I think if I just put in one tiny little stitch, it will pull it together and it will be fine. It's just that one little spot there. These are a men's size 42, made in Italy. Figured I'd give that a try. And that is it for clothes. And then I got a few, I think I got two pair, well, I'll show you what I got. This, they had a bunch of these, and I'm guessing they had some sort of company just donate all of them. New with tag. I may try to sell it. I may not. I almost wanted to buy two, so I could try to sell it, but I thought I could, it'd be good to have in the house. It's just a, or it is, it's not just a, it is a insulated lunch bag. And it's a good size one. So I have a little insulated like lunch thing, but it's more boxy, whereas this is a my words, is like an insulated lunch backpack. This would be great for picnics or, you know, long shopping days where you need to carry, you know, where you need to hydrate and have snacks and fruit and that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm almost sorry I didn't get another one. The brand is Contevo, Qontevo. And I think they got a ton of them because I saw a bunch of them for sale on their auction site. I don't see them. I think I saw one item with that brand in Poshmark and no solds. And I don't think I looked on eBay. It does seem like more of an eBay thing. And finally, footwear. Interestingly enough, this pair, oh wait, there's a handbag. I just, you know, it's a basic pebbled leather. The leather feels good and it is in good condition. The brand is Tignanello. I could probably list this at like 30, see what happens. It's in good shape. The inside could use a little wipe down, which I will give it. Oh, there's another little bag. Okay, so I'll digress after I show it. It's Zara, and new with tag. I just thought it was an interesting evening bag, and it's shrink wrapped. Well, not shrink wrapped. This is like plastic stuck to it that you have to peel off. So it's in good shape, and which side opens up? I can't imagine this is worth a ton, but I did like it. Is it a clutch? Would you call this a clutch? I guess, because there's nowhere to, it's not like it's missing the chain. There just isn't one, and there's nowhere to put it. Ow, ow, ow. I just got my hand stuck in it. Now it doesn't want to close. Oh, wait. It's not staying closed now. What is wrong with you? All right, I don't know. It was closed before because I had trouble opening it, and now it won't close. Ugh. Okay, so this was probably a mistake because it won't close. Well, how did that happen? There's these things here. I don't know what those are about. I wonder if they need to go somewhere. They don't. There's not a spot for them. Are you bored with this yet? Yeah. I'll probably be trimming this. Okay. They had, after I had checked out, I guess because they saw that, she said, oh, I have a whole bin of Zara. There was like an upright black bin, and it was mostly new with tag, but at that point I just wasn't in the mood to, it was harder to dig because it's one of those tall ones that just has like an opening like that. Kind of like they use in hotels for like blankets and towels and stuff that they wheel along the hallway, corridor, whatever. So I looked at a few of them, but I would have had to look everyone up, and I am trying not to really buy Zara, so I just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay, these, interestingly enough, I did go through the bins on my own before anyone got there, and somehow I did not see these because later on I saw someone digging and these were sitting on top. So I don't know, maybe, I guess I missed it. I thought I dug all the way through. On the bright side, I only found one single. It was a very cute Danskin, but I wasn't too upset because, not Danskin, Dansko, because there was a little Dansko Mary Jane, but it was very small, so it was just as well. Okay, these are Gianni Beanie, which is not a brand I normally buy. It just says GB, but I believe that's Gianni Beanie. But look at them. The leather feels really good. I love this platform. They are new with tag. They were, I'm going to take, if you want to know, apparently they think we're really stupid and can't figure out that this is the left boot. And this is the right boot. Okay, I get that with earbuds because they look alike, but seriously, I really don't. Anyway, they were originally, I can't tell how much, well, it says $149.99 with that line through it. So that's the price it never was. And then it says $19.99, which seems really cheap. I'm going to take that off because they really do feel like a good quality leather and they're adorable. Size 9.5, good size. Would you have bought this? What do you think? Tell me, would you? And last but not least, I think these, I'm going to list these first. So by the time you see this, these will be listed. And I think they'll sell, not that they'll sell for a huge amount, but I think when these sell, I'll make enough to cover the whole haul with extra. And that's partly because I didn't spend that much. But anyway, the brand, these are boots. As I was checking out, this woman said, oh, I can't believe I missed those. I said, that's because you weren't here. I was here first. The brand is, I don't know if you can see it. I don't think so. It's JR. Whoop. JR, made in Mexico. Look at these. They're Mexican 28 and a US 9. They look much bigger because your foot probably ends right there, which is why I don't understand people with big feet. Why I never wore super pointy things, because there's like 2 inches there that have no foot. And I don't need my feet to look 2 inches longer than they already are. But anyway, it looks like it's some sort of snake. And some of these, this is the JR Deluxe or Luxe? JR Deluxe. And I think some of the Deluxe or the Deluxe look like they did really well. Anyway, I just thought they were very cool. They're in decent shape. I think these will sell for a decent amount and make it all worthwhile. So that's it. I will go back there, I'm sure, but it's not going to be part of my regular rotation. Like I said, it's just going to be I really feel like going sourcing a little bit. I don't know where to go. I'll just run over there. It's 11 miles from my house. Did I say that? I don't know if I said that. So anyway, I just wanted to share it with you, and I see you again soon, I hope. I actually need to go to the regular bins again pretty soon because I've listed most of the stuff or done drafts of most of the stuff from last week. And it's still a little slow. It's slow for yard sales. The weather's still a little iffy. All right. You take care, and I'll see you on the next one, I hope. Bye.